Wow.
Events like this decide a home for success to stay. Success is not being pursued. It looks for a place, it looks for a home where it can stay. And it usually stays in a place, usually stays in a person, somebody who is entirely prepared. Today we had this like, what, red, orange alert? The entire city, Metro Manila is about flooded. You didn't give me that reason. You had no reasons to back out and not to go here. And just like how things happen for those who keep success, and that's exactly how I was being raised. People who become phenomenal are those who invest more things than they are paid for. This is not for everyone. Entrepreneurship is not for everyone. A lot of people will always ask for some immediate gratification. Bayad ka agad. Not gonna work if I don't get this one. I'm not gonna work the extra hours, work during weekends, during holidays, when I'm not expecting something more. And precisely that's what separates the many to the very few. We work until this morning simply because I'm a businessman. I am an entrepreneur. And entrepreneurs don't work overtime, overnight, during holidays, even without proper sleep, simply because we're being paid. I can actually work 24 hours a day and don't get paid. I can develop products, create systems, think of incentives that could end up being a flop, and I don't get paid. But that's part of my life. That is part of our lives. Nandito kayo ngayon because you're expecting to get paid by simply attending. You are here because you are entrepreneurs like me. Regardless kung maganda panahon, it doesn't even matter if you can get through. Remember when we were young? Or should I say, for those guys who are still young, remember when we were much younger back then, when we have an entire year to go to our class. Every day, we got to go to our class. And sometimes, kahit na baha, we go to our class. Right? For employees, you don't get paid by not going to work on one day, on 2 days. You just simply call it like what? Sick leave? Or take your holiday leave? When it's raining. Or sometimes you even go to work when it's flooded. But the thing is, when we were much younger, we believed in things so much. Today, we rationalize a lot of things. As adults, we do that all the time. I want to share you something which may not be totally or entirely related to these products. Walang kinalaman sa mga produkto na to. The things I'm about to share may not actually have something to do with what we just revealed to you. It has something to do with your lives, with our business, with Nworld, with the future. I can share to you things about what we have today, but today ends later this midnight. But our lives, they continue. Every day after this, come typhoon or storm, or good sunny days. What I'm trying to say is that a lot of us would go the extra mile when they know when they're expecting some good return. And that's pretty smart. But not smart enough. Not smart enough to be one of those who deserve to be at the top. Like what I said a while ago, naghahanap buhay po kami. We design things, naghahanap buhay kami, we create ng sistema, ng produkto, we don't even know kung bebenta o hindi. And when they don't, what happens to the months, the years of research, development, the money invested and spent on the formulation, the marketing budget, the grand reveal alone costs multi-million in budget. What happens next if they don't sell? That's the question I would like you to understand. Because a lot of us will only work when we expect to get paid for that. I did not have that kind of mindset. Mindset is everything. It's the most powerful thing that you can use to your advantage. And a lot of people don't use that. A lot of other people tell you not to use mindset simply because they don't have a good mindset. For sure. But if you have that, would you not use it to your advantage? A lot of you may still be in awe or unaware of what I am trying to tell you. Because walang kinalaman sa produkto. I'm not good at revealing products, to be honest with you. My wife does a better job. And obviously, for the same reason, she's the one designing the products. Everybody else who did their testimonies, I bet they can do a lot better than me. But you know, success forged throughout decades, not just for a short period of time. We're not talking about 1 month, 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, but to be on top and sustain it for decades. It requires a lot of efforts, not by a person, but a group of people. Today, I am going to tell you that if you want to make it to that height of success through Nworld, I want you all to understand it has nothing to do with the products that we sell. You may disagree, some of you may have that like on a neutral thought of like, yeah, pwede. I don't believe in that. We are successful because of the great products that we have. Then simply somebody or another company presents a great product, then they can simply become one of the top 1,000 corporations, one of the great companies. But it doesn't follow, right? Because all it has to do is with your state of mind. When we were young, we used to believe everything. Like Santa Claus, or the Tooth Fairy, or what? Those gifts put inside the medyas, diba? I ask you to plan like adults, work like adults, and believe like children today. Because all the things that you are about to believe through Nworld will happen. It will happen not because of these products. They will happen not because of what we just presented. They will happen because I have some magic tricks up my sleeve. And I'm gonna share it to you. Yeah, I'm gonna share it to you. My role today is pretty simple. Allow my team to do what they do best. You've seen Doc, you've seen Pao, you've seen Dr. Pauline, you've seen Ian, Chris, Arnel, Mark, and all the spontaneous, on-the-spot testimonies. The entire crew who did their job. From the top management, to our management team, to our branch managers, to our hubs, to every leader, entrepreneurs, guests, prospects who went in today. That is part of what makes a great institution. You see those empty seats? Those came with reasons why they are empty. We didn't make it through. It's flooded in our areas. That's acceptable. I'm not saying it's an excuse that we should all take, but if it's indeed flooded in some areas, which it is today, wala tayong magagawa doon. But if it simply rained, so, that sudden downpour of rain made you decide not to proceed today, you got to check yourself. When you had to be convinced to go to conventions like this, you got to do a lot of checking. Check yourself. You're able to spend a lot of time watching movies. You're able to spend like what? $1 or $2 to get that cup of coffee from my posh coffee shop. You spend a lot of time binge watching or doing nothing at all. Watching cat and dog, clips in Instagram or in YouTube or Facebook. If you need to be convinced to be here today, then you're right, stay where you are, outside here. Because those empty spaces, which came with reasons, guys, that is your multiplier. Which means the success ought to be bound for that person, you can take it for yourself. That's yours. Take as much as you can. Why? Because the world will never care. The society, the environment, your emotions, your state of mind, your physical condition, they don't matter when things matter to you. You will do everything that you can. And today, I am not here. Hindi ako nandito to validate that these are great products. From the moment they were conceived, I knew then they will be a breakthrough. I was asked a lot of times, what do we have here today? What are we selling? I'm not a salesman, guys. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman. And if I will be a salesperson today, I will try to sell you the idea that these products will help you. But more than that, there are other things that could help us do great in life. One is trust, earned from trustworthy people. You can easily earn trust of somebody, like some crooked people, some criminals, or some bystander, but to be trusted by trustworthy people, by important corporations, by big entities, speaks volume about how we do things, about what our business is. Before I, actually touch these products, I'd like to share to you the reminder that was given to me days ago. You saw our Facebook post, right? About the Nworld MCC thing. Guys, can you show some photos of that? Yes, we did some contract signing the other day. And I am uncertain if our friends from MCC are already here. But if you are, thank you. This is a great deal of transaction for me. Simply because time is money. And having the opportunity to work with a big company to offer you guys services that will allow you to cut some time falling in line in the cashier to encash your check or to deposit your checks, to wait for the delivery of your checks in your stores, going to the bank, those times saved. And instead, use this card to take your commissions, your incentives, could be used somewhere else, right? Pwede mong gamitin yan pang NPO, pang NDO, spend time with your family, with your loved ones, with your group, or just simply stay at home or go somewhere else, have a big, quick vacation to the mall or to a restaurant. A lot of people don't understand the power of time. When they think they should have strategy, they should have these kind of things or those kind of things. But when you have time and you know the value of it, every second, every minute saved is money. Now, I don't want to talk about money. But certainly, it won't hurt if we will have a lot of that. Right? Isn't that the point why we all work our asses off every day out of pain? To provide for our loved ones, not for money itself. But this one symbolizes more than the money that we could make. Symbolizes trust among companies. It symbolizes a lot of great things about to happen to a startup Nworld. To be trusted by a fellow top 1,000 corporation is something beyond the signing of the memorandum agreement itself. In layman's terms, sabi nga ni Pao at ni Doc, if these kind of companies have trusted us enough, then it doesn't even matter who doubts us. It doesn't even matter who discourages you. It doesn't even matter if they believe you or not. What's important? The people, the entities who believe in us are the important ones. Like as if you cared to the opinions of those people who don't matter to you. It only matters when they matter to you. But those people who truly matter to you know what matters. That's why they may say, yeah, I will help you with Nworld until you get results. But to be honest with you guys, results are easy. How you sustain them is another story. Here's for me to sustain. After this deal, which we are about to roll out to you in the next coming days, when we have arranged all the applications all throughout the country, perhaps even integrating it in our system, in our site to make things comfortable for you. Especially just like those guys who have family members who receive remittances from time to time. Imagine the time that you have to go to like a Padala center and spend 30, 40, 50, 60 or something. You can practically use this one. And don't even get charged for it. But the thing is, today is beyond what we are about to roll out in the coming days. These new products that we have, these new creations of our beloved boss, my First Lady. You know, these products, other than this Nworld card, these products that I have now before you guys, should be something that we all need to celebrate. We have to celebrate this one simply because we have come up with something that is pretty much affordable, that can provide for the requirements of the other high-end products that we already have. Nworld is known in the market for products of quality and high-end, premium. Now, what if I tell you, I came up with a soap version of O2 Bubble, which instead of you using in your face, the formulation that we have made and put together in a small box of this purifying soap with tea tree oil and, you know, camu extract will have that O2 bubble effect in your body. At about 1/5 or about 1/6 of the price, this one, which will not come on this size by the way, hindi po ganito kalaki, right? Hindi ganito kalaki, it will come to you with that O2 bubble effect. Thank you. We know the products that work, and we know how they are to customers. An aggressive businessman will simply say, let's order more of that product. Let's have more of that inventory. And across the globe, across industries, there will always be logistical and production challenges. I'm sure you can all agree with that. How do we solve those kind of challenges when the production is quite exclusive and quite being done by not so many manufacturing companies? The licenses included, the registration in the health ministry is limited to an entity. Now we don't just order more, we recreate and make it affordable in such a way. It is lighter, 1/6 the price, and more people now can try them. May isa nga lumapit sa akin, sir, ang gaganda po ng products ng Nworld. She's not a distributor. She's one of those therapists in Shangri-La. Kaya lang po, sir, namamahalan po kami. Sabi ko, wait 2 weeks from now. I'm about to reveal something, and that is today. Sabi niya, sir, kasi po yung inaalok sa akin, parang halos 1/6 o 1/5 ba yun? I didn't even acknowledge the price. Sabi ko, no, I have something at 200 pesos more or less. At that same effect. Looks good. Don't even try to eat it because it looks like a candy. But yeah, it works like that. Sir, paano po naging ganon eh? And it's the price like, ang layo. Sabi ko, we have the formulation. We have the patent to it. We can just simply create another preparation for it. You can eat your ice cream really hard or quite soft, right? It doesn't matter if you put it in a stick or in a cup. If you formulate it well and if you know how it's being formulated, you can recreate however you want it to be delivered to the market. You can even make a candy out of that, a chocolate out of that. That's what we just did for this particular product. O2 bubble in a soap. And that is the purifying soap that you can have in your package, of course. Now, another thing is that, sir, we have this best-selling product as well, the body cream. Now, guys, these are our products. These products are the products that we own. Not only the products themselves, the patent, the intellectual properties. But why do I have to say this, and why am I saying it? Because sometimes, if I don't do it, someone else out there is going to do it. Why allow somebody else, why allow a competition to create something like that, 1/2, 1/3, 1/4 the price? Would it be more wise? Would it be more smart if I eat my own product, cannibalize my own, and benefit on my own production? Instead of somebody else, instead of a competition? Why worry if you can also do the same business with us? This time, same thing. You want that body cream effect in your body. Now you have this soap. It's a Sakura Bearberry with glutathione. 1/6 the price, perhaps better effect. We may have the greatest products in town, but if I cannot provide sustainable inventory, if I cannot provide availability all the time, what great it does to us, then what? To follow? Then what? Sir, sa susunod na po, I don't want that anymore. I don't want that anymore. Who wants that in the first place? No one. Yeah, I believe great products like get sold out. I know that. But great companies find a solution. They sell out things and come up with an inventory right after that the following day. The era of Nworld being known and identified as a company that produces high-end quality products, premium products, it's just about to end. Hence, the name of the new collection, New. How simple, how easy it is for us to do it. No more intelligent than a commoner. something easy to understand. We call it the new collection. Hence, new Nworld. Now you understand. Why do we have to come up with the new Nworld? The idea is that a lot of people want our products, kaso ganda po, kaso mahal po, di ba? Sir, mahal po eh, mag-ipon muna ako, and then it will take the person 3 months to save on one particular product. I took up our best-selling products from abroad and have created a local counterpart of them. The other one is the underarm cream. Logic will simply tell us, after you have done using that and you have felt that you have reached that fair underarm skin tone, why still use it? And a lot of people stop using it after they reach that kind of fairness that they have now in their underarms. Tumigil na sila upon achieving that confidence, right? But you won't stop putting protection on their arm. Deodorant, perhaps? Regardless, you want to have a more fair underarm? Advance ako mag-isip. Pag pumuti na yan, hindi mo na gagamitin yung underarm cream, pero magdi-deodorant ka pa rin. Ay, di inisip ko na ito, para kahit na pumuti na yan, gagamitin mo pa rin to. Of course, the best part is that you use it twice a day. One on your left underarm, one on your right underarm. Right? Bumenta sa inyo. Thank you. But yeah, seriously, I want to explain to you these products in a fashion that you will understand. They're just another soap. They're just another products. They are not. You know what sells best in the market? I came out with a local and about 1/3, 1/2, 1/4, 1/5 of the price. This deodorant is about 1/3 of the price of what sells for what? 190. And guys, these products, when they roll out in the market, there will be infinite volume of them. You cannot put them out of stock. Not because you're not selling well, but you're selling 10 times more. But simply, we won't run out of stock. And lastly, what's the best-selling foreign product that we have? Something that clouds your head when they don't have any inventory, brings you to that slump. Can't sell a lot of this, things which are not available. Nahihirapan ako eh, ito yung hinahanap ng tao eh. Guys, hold on. We know a lot of people love and fell in love really with our cloud cream. But I don't want you to get clouded with your thinking that when you don't have it on our stock, you cannot proceed doing it. Doing Nworld. So here's the thing. Also made a local version of that one. Something that doesn't only brighten your skin, moisturizes your skin, especially neck up. Something that will even give you that particular pinkish glow in your face. Here comes the new face cream. 1/3 the price of our foreign products. Now, the thing is, sir, are you saying we won't be pushing the foreign products anymore? We will. That's the best part. They come together. People now will have better choices. Entrepreneurs, my friends, brothers and sisters in the industry, I want you to understand that today is not just a revelation of the new products. It is the recreation of Nworld. It is the new Nworld. The new Nworld is well priced to the tune that we can say it is affordable, saleable. It's something that's easy to promote, and even the biggest market in our society, those people who hardly afford the high-end products that we have, will now be able to be served and enjoy these kind of products. Afford na kasi nila. I am talking about you targeting and exploring the bigger market. Those people who used to not afford our products, pwede mo na silang balikan. Pwede mo na sila ikutan. The thing is, we now have what? Almost 29 or 30 Nworld hubs?